And if you plan on voting early, the clock is ticking. The deadline for that tomorrow evening at 5. 10 TV's Kristen McFarland joins us with what you need to know before you head out to the polls.
So far, just over 150,000 Ohioans have voted early. Secretary of State Frank LaRose says that's a sharp drop compared to last year's presidential election.
Last year, 2024, we almost broke the record again, but we did shatter the record for early voting and absentee voting.
More than 2 million voters sent their ballots off ahead of the presidential election. And Saturday, voters turned out to cast their ballots early at the Franklin County Board of Elections for this year's May primary. But LaRose is concerned about a low turnout.
What we're seeing is relatively low participation. There's no reason not to participate.
Across the state, voters will decide on issue 2. It aims to fund public infrastructure by allowing Ohio to issue bonds. If approved, $2.5 billion in funds would go towards projects including roads, bridges, sewers, and water lines over 10 years. LaRose says these local races can really shape your day-to-day life.
We all think a lot every 4 years about who's going to live in the White House, and of course that's impactful. But what probably impacts your daily life more even than who lives at the White House is who works at the courthouse and the schoolhouse and City Hall. And these are the kind of things that we're voting on this year. The other thing is these local elections often come down to very small numbers.
If you can't make it out in person, absentee ballots must be stamped by Monday. You can drop them off in person until 7:30 p.m. on Election Day. Tuesday, polls open at 6:30 a.m. and close at 7:30 p.m. Remember, in order to vote, you must bring a government-issued ID. For more information, visit our website, 10tv.com. Reporting in Columbus, Kristen McFarland, 10 TV News.
And we've also made it easy to find out what's going to show up on your ballot. All you need to do is text that word there, vote, to that number, 614-460-3345. We'll send a link right to your phone.